hand, one person holding the strip and one person putting the water in.
I wonder which one. Yeah.
Salty. So I'm going to pass around a little bit of powdered sugar. I'm going to have you put this in your liquid. I don't want you to mix this in yet with your citric acid or your baking soda. So this like that's good. Okay, good.
These are the bigger.
No, this one just gets the most confused in people. It doesn't know where to go, so sometimes it can actually wind up in your brain. So when children especially are playing around wood piles, that's where raccoons like to be. You really want to make sure you wash your hands really well, because those roundworm eggs get very, very confused. What?
Do you guys like take a knife and like cut it?
No, actually what we do is with it is we analyze it under a microscope.
It's going to travel through your arteries, right, into capillaries. They come through the arteries, and then it goes to tiny, tiny, tiny. And we ask all those questions to make sure that the person who's receiving the blood gets a nice, safe product. Then we take the blood out of a vein in your arm, and we collect it, and we take it back to the hospital, where we separate it.
We'll try it with another one, only not quite so much gas. Maybe 3, 2, 1, 0. And it didn't sticky. Did you get it? That's another. We'll take more materials here because I'm running out of space inside. More materials. And
it's been real fun for the kids, but real educational too. The kids are having a lot of fun learning about science, and it's nice to see them so engaged. I know that there's we have the high schoolers are walking around letting children hold the moon rocks, which is very exciting for them because how many chances do you have to hold a moon rock? We have astronomy, and we have 9 wonderful guest speakers here today sharing all their wealth of information, from a veterinarian sharing things about diseases you can catch if you handling pets and things, and why it's important to practice good personal hygiene when handling animals, to learning. We have the distance learning set up for the NASA program, and just the kids are being exposed to all different types of situations, so it's great.
We brought a piece of ultrasound equipment here, and we've been showing children what their body looks like using ultrasound. And one of my coworkers is here with me, and she's doing scanning of the carotid arteries, of the abdomen, looking at the liver, the gallbladder, the kidneys, the aorta, some of the blood vessels there. And then we're also doing cardiac ultrasound, which we have a picture on the screen here that shows the heart beating and looking at the different valves in the heart, and looking at color flow imaging that shows the blood flow going through the heart. Then we're also showing them some images of what a fetus looks like inside a mommy's belly when she's pregnant. We have some of those images on computer that we're showing them. So we're having a great time. I think they are too.
Today I'm here to teach the kids basically about the 3 different kinds of cells that are in the blood, the red cells and what they do, the white blood cells and what they do, and the platelets and what they do. So I have some pictures. I have a lot of hands-on for them. I've been have some stethoscopes, and they've been listening to their heartbeats. We've been finding pulse, and then we show how activity can increase your heart rate. So we've been having them do a little exercise, and then they check their heart rate after. I have some slides of blood with a slide projected there, a small one, and been showing them what cells look like. And basically, if they can learn just basically what the 3 different cells are and what they function as, then I've done a good job, I think. And that's about it.
We're just showing the kids our robot as part of their Science Enrichment Day, to just show them how it works and what it does.
You can hear it's also noisy. When you have 6 robots going at the same time, you should hear the noise. Perfect way. We end up getting stuck and you can't get out. And if we're a little bit further, then we can run out. And if you're a little farther out in the boat where they pull the boat out of the water, they have a thing that you can crank it, and crank it, and crank it, and pull the boat out of the water. This is a motorized one. Oh, it's gonna pull you over, and 3, 2, 1. That's 30 seconds. That was tough, wasn't it? Just had an accident, and the cable got all chewed up here because this pulley. Yeah. Can you see that? See that pulley that folded over? Yeah, oopsies. And see how it's all nice. See how nice and smooth that is right there? See how that's not smooth anymore? It got shredded.
The team and I are laying out a scale model of the solar system where, using toilet paper as our scale, where one piece of toilet paper equals 10 million miles. So far, we figured out that the Earth is about 9 pieces from the sun. Mars is 14. Saturn is, I gotta go look at my notes here, 88. Uranus is 178. And Neptune is 280 pieces. And we haven't even gone to Pluto yet. So that's what we're doing. We're laying everything out on the right scale. Pardon me? Okay, so now go over to where Uranus is, over wherever.
It's all the way on the other side.
On the other side. So measure out 10 yardstick lengths.
It's approximate.
Approximate. Okay.
Have somebody put their finger down. Oh, I think you're not going far enough.
I work for a pharmaceutical company in Boston, which is trying to discover new antibacterial agents to cure you of disease. I'm here at Pollard Elementary today doing a presentation on microbes. And we're talking about the fact that microbes are very small creatures that we can't see with our eye. And we're building a microbe detector so that the children can actually detect growing yeast in bread. And then we're having them look in the microscope so that they can see what actual microbes look like. In addition, we're spending a little bit of time talking about good hand washing techniques and how hand washing can keep you healthy, and also talking a little bit about food and how good microbes can be used to make things like bread or yogurt, and how not all microbes are bad, so we don't have to sterilize the world.
I'm going to show you how to make and launch a rocket right in the classroom. You can take it home and launch. Oh, wait a minute, you probably want to blow something up, don't you?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm going to show you something you can blow up. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and show you some things here on a sheet. What I will do is show you a picture of where I'm talking to you from. Again, I'm at a place called NASA Langley Research Center, and we don't do much, as you might see at the NASA centers, of sending things up into space, but do a lot of things with flight. So if any of you have ever been in an airplane...
We figured out in the back of your eye, and we have these things that see those colors, and when you stare at the orange one, your eye gets really tired, and it sees the opposite part. Okay? So those are all tricks you could do at home. Yes?
It's like staring at the sun when you...
It's exactly like staring at the sun, and sometimes if you're on the beach and you close your eyes real tight, can you remember you see all these colors?
Do this, and turn around. Now listen to this. Echo that. You can hit the table. Hit the floor.
Other things to say about the way it smells. But I'm going to give you some of the special solution in your cup. And that's all I want you to do is I want each one of you to take it and get...
What's in the bag? You can't smell it. It's in the plastic bag. Open it up and then smell it. Oh.
All right, when your hands were down, your hands felt heavy. All right, they felt full, and you could see your veins because they were sticking out more. When your hands were above your head, what did you feel? It's easier to pump downhill. What's working with you? That G word. What's that G word that is the force that pulls us down?
Gravity.
Gravity. Gravity is working with your blood.
Yeah, but I have the thing to blow the crystal at home. That's how I use it.
Trash, that's right. I start out on this. Let's see. Have you seen pieces of stuff in there? You saw some seeds from a cantaloupe.
I have I just put a newspaper in and it's gonna melt.
Yeah, it'll get wet.
And I have an egg.
Some eggshell.
Yeah.
Egg.
And I have a baby one that big.
Yeah. The eggshells are in there for a couple reasons.
I have an egg.
The bubbles.
Wait 1 second. Wait 1 second.
Here it goes.
It's boiling! Looks like a brain.
Mr. Bodwin was a little dry ice happy.
Okay.
It's boiling.
Now, this is very cool. Here, sit down, honey.
It looks like
Now-
a fire. We didn't do milk.
Ooh, it's exploding itself.
Can I touch it?
Yeah, this one's nutty. This one's going crazy.
touch it?
I'm gonna let you touch it in a minute. But
The air's coming out.
the air?
Gas.
The gas is coming out. Okay, now I'll let you touch it. I'll put it down like at a lower level, so then you can touch it.
How do ice cream? I'm gonna do it at home.
You touch it.
I'm gonna do it at home. I was the messiest.
You get the messy chick award for the day, definitely. All right, wave the blue crayons at me. Triangle. Now, let's make a guess. You see the other triangles that are numbered 2 and 4 and 6? Look at number 2. What color?
Yellow and red.
There you go. You got it. You mixed the yellow and the red, and you got orange. So
See,
color
but
in
I
that
didn't
triangle orange.
Yeah. Coordinator peacock. A male peacock. Oh, look at the back of her hair. It's sticking up like feathers. Like, touch the cup.
No.
What kind of charge do they have?
What?
What kind of charge do they have?
What happened? I love that. Hold on. Stop. I'm putting the tablet in.
Put the tablet in, put the cover on, go.
Wait. Yes. Oh. Holy cow.
Don't.
Don't put your hands on it, remember?
I'm gonna get
The cap exploded because when the Alka-Seltzer tablet hit the soda water, it created carbon dioxide. The carbon dioxide filled up the canister, and since there was nowhere for it to go, it had to blow open the cap.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Drops the jump rope. Gets oxygenated blood. Goes through the pulmonary vein. Goes through the heart. Goes through the artery. Goes through the capillaries. Drops the blood. Gets the oxygenated blood. Goes through the veins. The vein flows. The superior venous ava. The right side of the heart into the what? The pulmonary vein. Or artery. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Go get that oxygenated blood. Get that deoxygenated blood. Go through the vein, go through the vein, superior venous cava, right side of the heart. Oh, he does it.
I did a liquid thing where you had 2 different types of milk and food coloring, and and today, right now, I just did something about the heart, and we had an obstacle course, and my favorite one was the milk and food coloring.
We got to look at viruses, and we got to look at tapeworms and roundworms. And then the second thing I did, I went to this electricity thing. It had like a dome, and we got to put our hands on it and stand on a stool, and our hair got to stick up, and it was really fun.
I really like the dry ice when we made this sort of soda-looking stuff. I liked when we made this at the, I don't know what it's called. I liked when we made this. It's made out of bread, and it will keep rising the more heat it's in. The changing color milk one, when we had to put food color in milk and put soap in it, and when you put soap in it, it would mix all the colors and it would look pretty cool.
We have had 49 workshops going on and fabulous speakers. We had 9 speakers come from inside the community, and also the Timberline Regional High School brought over their robot. We talked about a little bit on space from NASA. Is that what you had this morning, Mr. Zanello? And everyone seems to have had a wonderful time. I think there is more science that has gone on today, and that's probably we've had in about 3 years of science all within the school if we added it all together. But I'm happy that we're able to offer that to everybody, and we're glad that everyone had a great time today.
Good afternoon. Sorry to be a little late. TRSD has now ended.
Right here.
All students, please walk that.